One of the most complicated relationships in the history of superhero relationships is whatever exists between Bruce Wayne and Selina Kyle. I would not be doing her justice if I just called her Batman's fling. Moonlighting as Catwoman, the burglar, Kyle is both a friend and a foe to Batman. This anti-heroine first appeared in 1940 in the first issue of Batman, created by Bob Kane and Bill Finger. Since then, there have been many iterations of this cat burglar, and I want to talk to you about the latest avatar of Catwoman, Absolute Catwoman, specifically about her suit, its anatomy, and its weapons. So, let's get started. The perfect design. Absolute Catwoman is not just about changing her story. This is the upgrade DC had been waiting for. Absolute Catwoman's suit is an absolute masterpiece. Just like the Catwomen who came before her, Absolute Catwoman wears a sleek, skin-tight bodysuit. She has guns and ammo strapped to her chest, legs, and wrists. Her bodysuit is also connected to a mechanical tail. The highlight of her suit is the helmet that has a huge visor and two big ears. The ears, the tail, the helmet, they might look like theater to you and I. And frankly, would you blame us? All of Gotham's villains have a gimmick. The Joker has clown makeup on, the Riddler asks riddles, Poison Ivy is a nature nut, and so on. But when it comes to Absolute Catwoman, her gear is purely tactical. Let's break it down. The gray bodysuit Selina wears is made up of segmented Kevlar from head to toe. This means that she has complete protection from bullets without compromising on her flexibility and agility. The segmented Kevlar also does a great job of minimizing her injuries. Her bodysuit is powered with AI. I know, we are all going through a bit of AI fatigue right now, but this is not the slop-producing AI. This is actual artificial intelligence, like Iron Man's Jarvis. Selina calls her AI Jonesy. Jonesy can do a whole lot of stuff. During fights, Selina does not have to worry about someone attacking her from her blind spot, as Jonesy can tell Selina the exact number of people she is fighting. Her helmet is equipped with a scanner that scans the attackers for their ID, fingerprints, and vitals. So the helmet not only helps fight her foes, but also helps her in protecting her friends. The scan works both ways, so after a particularly hard fight, Selina does not have to bother wondering whether her injuries warrant finding a doctor who can be discreet. By accessing her biometrics, Jonesy tells her exactly what's going on with her body. Her suit is equipped with a parachute just in case she is in a position where she can't safely land on her feet, and Jonesy deploys it for her with a simple voice command. If you think that's everything her helmet can do, think again. It is also equipped with radiographic vision, which she can switch to whenever she wants. Though Selina is not gifted with X-ray vision, this addition to her helmet helps her see through walls, bags, and covers. If I was a thief, which I am not, let me assure you, this is the one feature I would need. All you have to do is walk into a room and turn it on to see any and all valuables. No pesky hidden doors or vaults will manage to keep their treasures hidden from you. If you remember, I did say that her helmet ears are not just decorative, they are functional. The left ear on her helmet houses a portable EMP generator. EMP stands for electromagnetic pulse. EMP generators produce a brief but intense burst of electromagnetic energy that Selina can use to disable enemy communication devices if she wishes to. The right ear houses something secretive. We don't yet know what she has in the helmet's right ear, but it has to be something super technically advanced and diabolical. I whip my tail back and forth. By now, you must have some kind of idea that Absolute Catwoman does not play around. One of the most formidable devices in her arsenal is the mechanical tail connected to her suit. The tail is made of prehensile conductive carbon steel that reacts to neurosignals. That means that she can use the tail without maneuvering it with her hands or using voice commands, which works great for her. She gets an upper hand on her enemies because of this, as they can't predict her moves. They can't possibly know what she's thinking. The way Catwoman uses her tail is an art in and of itself. Under her expert use, the carbon tail becomes another limb. She uses it to swing from one place to another, grab objects, throw them, and she can use it to strangle someone if she so wishes. My personal favorite attack of hers is when she pairs the mechanical tail with her EMP generator to use it as a whip that gives out shocks. And not for nothing, the tail is pretty cool to look at. It's black and has a string of light going through it in a spiral. I would be remiss if I did not talk about her cool tranquilizer gun. That is the weapon she often carries around with her, and the poison of her choice happens to be an opioid analgesic. If you don't know what opioid analgesics are, think painkillers on crack. They knock people out immediately and help Selina in her mission. It says a lot about Selina that she chose a tranquilizer quill as her weapon over anything deadly. She does not want to kill anybody and would rather knock them out. A lesson in kindness and compassion, if you ask me. A real smart cookie. It must be already obvious to you, but I am going to tell you anyway. Do you know what all this high-tech gear and weapons say about Selina? That she is super clever. Selina spent most of her childhood in foster homes, but she put together her tactical suit and everything that comes with it. Hell, she probably made everything from scratch. After that, she didn't enter the biz alone. She had a team, the Calicos, a group of burglars like her. She was so successful as a thief that she could afford to retire on her 25th birthday. Her success would not have been possible if she was a dunce. The girl's got some serious IQ. Artist of some sorts. If you intend to go around robbing people, you better expect some confrontations, and it is a given that some of them will end up being physical ones. Selina, being the smart woman she is, knew this and trained her body in numerous martial arts. Her friend Waylon Jones was the only teacher she had. He taught her what he knew: UFC moves, street fighting, and boxing. But Selina was not someone who would think, hey, that should be enough. No, she was not taking any chances. So she learnt any style she could. Her intention was to be unpredictable. That was the only way she could win against a strong opponent, taking them by surprise. So she studied Sambo, a Soviet Union style of wrestling that translates to weaponless self-defense, Muay Thai, known as the art of 8 limbs, and Judo, a free sparring and grappling martial art. She also added Capoeira, the Afro-Brazilian martial art, and Taekwondo, the Korean martial art, to her skill set. She is good at blending all the techniques together and fighting not just to protect herself, but to accomplish the mission as well. Always lands on her feet. The name Catwoman really suits Selina Kyle. Her mixed bag fighting style is just like that of a cat. Fierce yet effective, impulsive yet calculated, and fast yet sharp and strong. Her reflexes are cat-like too. She keeps pace with her opponent and knows how to counter each blow. With her acrobatic skills and prehensile tail, no height is unreachable for Selina, and no place inescapable. Just like a cat, she is stealthy and can move without making any noise. A ride worthy of a queen, Selina Kyle built herself a motorcycle that is unlike any other. With its gray metal-clad body, the Wildcat is a beast of speed and functionality. It is an advanced vehicle whose speed is incredible. The motorcycle has the unique ability of transforming into a big robotic cat that leaps and bounds. A lifesaver if traveling through traffic or difficult terrain. Aptly, the robotic cat mode is called Apex mode. In this mode, no rubble can stop Selina's pursuit, as her ride would simply jump over it. That is the anatomy, weapons, and abilities of the absolute Catwoman. An absolute powerhouse, if I may say so myself. Mind you, we only know a part of her abilities, and most of her gadgets and skills still remain mysterious. As the absolute universe unfolds, we will get to know more. I can't even imagine the skills Selina is hiding up her sleeve. The biggest question that I want to find the answer to is, what's in her right ear? What do you think it is? Let me know in the comments below, and if you liked this video, please make sure to subscribe to us and hit that bell icon to always stay updated with our awesome content. I will soon be back with more explorations that will blow your mind, but until then, goodbye.